haven't filmed any process for this zine because it's been mostly scanning like diary drawings from my sketchbook and then typing stuff. This is kind of the first sort of, I don't know, tangible, like more physical thing that I've done. Now that I've got quite a few pages, I've printed these out. The zine is actually going to be A5, but I made these a little bit smaller just so that it was easier. I get to the point where I need to see, I just need to see them on paper, and looking at the screen and sorting through files just doesn't quite make sense anymore. I'm just more of a tactile, physical media sort of person. So yeah, I've printed these out and then I'm going to lay them out and start thinking about which pages need more work or what order I want to put them in, and as well just to see what I've got, because I really just don't know at this point.
staff in that area whose stories have gone. They may be covered record somewhere. I go to make some money, I'll go around. And he was, I mean, he even created stories, which with basically with some kind of joke needle that didn't have a needle in it. So he was doing first one straight. He was then doing it again, and it would be proof that she felt no real pain, which was in fact, you know, using a tricky differentiation. And as she.
I have two new zines to show you, so that is what I'm going to do. The first one is Brain Fart number 5. This is the October issue. Brain Fart is my monthly one sheet that I give away for free. You just have to buy something from my shop and it's in there. And here is the cover with a cool pumpkin. And this one is mostly text, pretty much all text, where I just ramble about how much I love autumn. And there's these little guys at the bottom. And there's always a poster in the middle of Brain Fart when you unfold it. And this is this little guy in his amazing costume. And then around them it says Halloween every day, because Halloween's brilliant and we love it all year round. And this poster, you can either just stick it on your wall and it's great, or you could colour it in and then stick it on your wall, or you could just fold it back up again and put the zine wherever you put your zines, or give it to someone that you like, or whatever you want to do with it. And I always put Brain Fart up on my Patreon, and with this one I included the line work for the poster without the black in it. So if you wanted it as a colouring sheet, you can decide whether the black's already in there or not, so that you could colour it however you wanted, or if you wanted to colour in the black yourself, whatever, there's choices there for you. And then also I have this 40-page big boy, 40-page plus cover. I couldn't believe it when I counted the pages and I had that many, but apparently I did. And yeah, this one is Little Bits number 5. This is my perzine series, and as perzine and the title suggests, it's just lots of little bits of whatever I wanted to put in there. This covers, I think, May to like mid-September-ish, late. When was this? When was Yarmouth? I'd say mid-September. When I read through this, I feel like it's a bit sad, but I think that that might be me because I remember how I was feeling during those months, and it's been pretty rough. There's some stuff in here about how we lost the rats and Will had a mental breakdown. My mental health is not great, and I'm struggling in a variety of ways, and I don't go into lots of detail about any of that stuff, but I touch on it. And then when I read this, obviously I know more about that and how it feels, and I attach all of that feeling to the zine, whereas when you read it, it probably won't be quite so bad. And there is also some stuff in here that is not sad. I don't know, I feel like I need to point out that it's a little bit sad, but also I'm probably over-egging it, and it might not be that bad when you read it, because I don't know, it's not all bad. There's also, we went to see Ichi and absolutely adored him. That's a nice thing that's in here. There's also I watched Plan 9 from Outer Space for the first time and wrote about that and how I loved it. That's a good thing. Plus there's this drawing of Rika. It's not all bad. But that is in my shop, and if you buy this in October, you'll get this for free. Amazing, right? And with this, with my zine, because I think, like zines, I'm not gonna try and be the person that's like, here's the definition of what a zine is, because that's bullshit. Zines can be whatever, that's the point. But I do think that they're, in my mind anyway, when I'm making my zine, I think of it as something that's like not for profit, like it's not work, it's not something that I'm trying to make money out of. So I always try and list it just to cover the costs of printing it and having it on Etsy and the fees and stuff. And then because I don't have enough money to exist properly, I also have an option where if you do have money, you can pay a little bit extra just so I get a little bit on there. But you don't have to do that, it's totally fine to just pay the base price just so that you get the zine, because I think zines are cool and everyone should make and read more of them. That is just a fact. So yeah, I'm feeling kind of anxious and the battery light is flashing, so I think I may have rushed, or I feel like I'm talking really fast. I don't know if I actually am. But they are my two new zines. I hope I said everything that I wanted to say, and I hope that you check them out, because I do, I really do. It's so nice today. I'm gonna go outside. It was really rainy yesterday, and today it's not